Welcome to a long time ago. Hope you've had a lovely Christmas and New Year. We're back for a little sort of catch up and a Christmas pickups discussion. We haven't really sort of had much of a chance to catch up over the Christmas break, have we? So this is our chance to do it. But first and foremost, people will have seen, should have noticed that behind Martyn, he's changed his room once again, but for the better, right?
Yeah. I added some shelves instead of having them on the wall with nails, and by doing that, I've actually managed to add a few extra figures to it. But also, I managed to get the prototype version from Drew at Collector Displays for the graded figure collector's case or display case 96. That he's done. The 96.
Yeah. So that is the very first one that he's attempted, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you have to say. I mean, I moved to the side quickly. So you can see it's an absolute beauty and a piece of absolute gorgeousness. But as he said to me, this is just his first prototype. This won't be the finished model. Yeah. But he wanted me to get it so that I could help him refine the shelf sizes. And to be quite honest with you, there's not too many changes. There's a couple of minor sizing changes he needs to make for the shelves.
Because some of those figures, like some of those cases, are massive, aren't they?
They are.
So I guess any time you do something first time, you might come across a few kinks. So
yeah, exactly.
But it does look epic. It does look really smart behind you. So.
I have to say, he's done an absolutely fantastic job, and this is just an absolute thing of beauty. And the actual number one version of it, I suppose, or the refined version of it was going to be just as gorgeous. So I can't wait to get hold of it.
Yeah. We'll go into a bit more detail on it when it's in your hands, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Drew's already got back to me with the refined designs. So I think in the new year he's probably going to be knocking that together, and it'll be here in no time. But as soon as I've got it in my hands and it's up on the wall, we'll do a making the grade episode, and we'll feature that in it perhaps, because anyone who collects graded figures, and if they can, they should get one of these because it's absolutely stunning. Yeah.
No, it's pretty cool. So what else have you got up to over the Christmas break then?
Well, I got a surprise text last night from a friend of mine saying, "Are you going to the cinema tomorrow to watch The Empire Strikes Back?" And I was like, "What? What's this? I don't know about this." And at my local cinema, they were showing The Empire Strikes Back. In fact, they were showing the whole original trilogy. It was A New Hope yesterday, Empire today, and Jedi tomorrow. And I couldn't I'd like to have gone to see Jedi as well, but I can't make it. So we went to see Empire today. Yeah. And oh man, I haven't seen Empire at the cinema since the special editions in '97.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been a while since.
That's when I saw them.
Yeah.
Obviously, I wasn't old enough when I.
I saw Jedi at the cinema originally in '83, but I was too young for Empire. So Jedi was my first. But I've must have seen Empire over 500 odd times. I mean, I watched it every day before school. When I was a kid, it's my favourite of all the Star Wars films. So I know it like the back of my hand. Although, so I thought after seeing it today, because the thing I love most about Star Wars, and I think it's something you hear a lot from Star Wars fans, is today while watching it at the cinema, watching it on the huge screen, I noticed 3 things in the film that I've never noticed before.
Oh, right.
It was absolutely incredible. I couldn't
remember
believe
what those 3 things were? Or
the first. Do you want me to go through them? I mean, quickly,
do it.
The first one. Yeah, the first one was one that I've heard about for years and years, and I've never spotted it. It was the when Darth Vader's putting Han Solo into carbonite, and they do a shot from the distance of the carbon freezing chamber. One of the stormtroopers' armor has fallen down his right arm, and you can see his undergarments of his armor. And I've been told about this for years and years, and I've got a fairly big TV, and I've looked out on the Blu-ray, I've looked out on 4K version, and I've never spotted it. Today, after 500 odd viewings of The Empire Strikes Back, I finally spotted it today. So that was a little one. So I finally can tick that off the list. The next one, now when they're on Bespin and Chewie's in the sort of the junkyard area, and he's in with the Ugnaughts, and he's finds C-3PO's body parts in there.
Yeah.
If you look just by the furnace, now I knew about this. I've known about this for years. There's the body of IG-88 sitting next to the furnace.
Yes, I knew about that one actually.
Yeah, and it's in Legends. I don't think it's actually canon, but in Legends, IG-88 turns up and Boba Fett takes him out and throws his body next to the furnace. So yeah, I knew about that and I spotted that. But if you look to the right of IG-88's body, there's Forlom or Zuckuss. I couldn't quite see which one. Also, laying up against a pillar. I've never noticed that before, and probably there's people like going, "Oh my God, Martin, how have you not noticed that?" I noticed that, but again, it's a quite dark scene, and it was only because it was the huge cinema screen that I spotted this. What I'll do when I edit this, I'll try and see if I can bring it up on the Blu-ray and zoom in and lighten up the shot a bit. But for those who haven't seen it, but I was absolutely blown away that I'd never realised Forlom and Zuckuss was in there as well. So that was a kind of a cool little thing. I mean, these aren't earth-shattering things to do with the story,
but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah,
good little Easter eggs.
Yeah, and the third thing I noticed was, again, this is probably something that's really obvious to some people, but I've never spotted it before. When Han goes to ask the other rebels in Hoth, if they've seen Luke, and he also, is just about to jump onto his Tauntaun to go looking for him. As he walks into the scene, there's a dead Tauntaun on the floor that they're all examining. Now, this is obviously part of the deleted scenes that they had for Empire Strikes Back, where there were dead Tauntauns showing up, and they discovered that it was actually the Wampers that were killing them. And then there's a whole deleted scenes you can watch on the Blu-ray, probably on YouTube to be fair, of the rebels capturing the Wampers, and they capture them in this room. And then of course there's the famous deleted scene where C-3PO runs past and rips the poster off the door, and the stormtroopers go in there and get attacked by the Wampers. But just seeing that, just noticing that it was a dead Wampa a dead Tauntaun on the floor, it kind of just made me think, oh wow, that's actually a connection to those deleted scenes. I'd never ever noticed that before, and it seems really stupid now I've seen it. It's like, how many times have you seen this and you haven't noticed it? But it's just that's why I just love Star Wars so much, because there's no other film franchise where you can just watch a film over and over again and notice something new. And I've been watching that film for 40 years at least. And to still notice things that I've never noticed before, it's absolutely amazing. I loved it. So, long story short, it was a fantastic day, and I really enjoyed watching it at the cinema. And I'm gutted I can't go to see Jedi tomorrow.
That's awesome. And you didn't think, you didn't know about it early enough to see A New Hope?
No, I didn't. I found out about it last night, and it was an afternoon showing. So I missed out on that, unfortunately.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So so let's get to our Christmas pickups then, because since doing this podcast now, I've reached this point, and you've told me this as well. It's like, this is it for me now. Like, all my presents are going to be Star Wars related. Yeah. And you're not wrong. Like, I've got a fair few things. I don't know if I'll get started, because there's just a couple of nice little things in my Christmas, or that were gifted to me over Christmas, I should say. Yeah. And this one's really cool. And I've sent you this before already. We have branded pens. We have a branded mug.
I can't believe it.
I know, one of my friends decided to buy that. So it's awesome.
I mean, how did they get hold of the logo?
Well, when I was making the logo, she was actually round.
Oh, right.
And she was like, "Oh, send me that when you're done, because I want to see how it's progressed and what it looks like at the end." I didn't think much of it. She's very clever. Yeah, very good idea. So that was quite
Tell
cool.
her I'm extremely jealous.
Well, I was thinking I was going to ask her where she got it from, and I'll get one sent up to you, and we can
that'd be awesome.
Sit there with our branded mugs.
Exactly. Yeah. We look really professional.
Irish coffee. Yeah. Have you got anything on you that you want to show first?
I mean, I'll just show this one, but everyone knew I was getting this because I've talked about it for ages. But I finally got the Reed 5 Star Wars Kenner action figure book, which I haven't. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going to spend the entire day just flicking through the book all day and enjoying and engrossing myself and enjoying it. But I don't want to dwell too much on that because obviously, I've been talking about that for months. And
I'm going to need to get one of our viewers to confirm whether it's pronounced Reed 5 or Red 5. Because obviously Red 5 is the, it would be sure. Yeah. So, because I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't actually know.
Well, I only call it Reed 5. I've heard it both ways, but I'm a stickler for how it's spelt. And it's spelt Reed as in I read. So, I mean... Yeah.
No, that's... But past tense, it's red.
True.
Once you've read it, it becomes Red 5.
That's a very good point. It's Reed 5 at the moment because I haven't read it.
Exactly. Okay, we'll go with that.
Maybe the guys can comment and let us know.
I too have a book, and I've got a question with that book. Where's Grogu, Martin?
Oh, I know what you've got. I've seen this. Awesome.
Classic.
Yeah,
so a nice little Where's Wally? Yeah, I've had a little read of it. It's not too bad. Yeah, I've had a little search for the guys. Yeah.
Done well?
I've done all right. It's quite fun.
Cool.
I mean, for what it is, yeah.
That's it. I was going to say, that's it now. You're going to get all the stuff.
Yeah. Now, I know both of us received some T-shirts, didn't we?
Oh my! I got loads of T-shirts.
Yeah, you got loads. I got a. We all know how much we love Funkos, so I've got a nice little merry bleep bloop.
That's
Funko
a good one.
T-shirt. Yeah, that's a good one. I can't remember who got me this one. There's
I quite like that one actually. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
This one out. Yeah, I can't remember who got me that one.
It's a good.
Oh wait, that was you, wasn't it?
Pretty decent bloke. Yeah.
Good guy. Good guy. Yeah. Any other pickups or presents?
Well,
I should say.
I got a bunch of T-shirts because Steph said I never ever wear Star Wars stuff when we do this, whereas you tend to wear a Star Wars T-shirt or something. So she bought me some T-shirts to wear while we do the videos.
Oh, good.
So I put my first one on tonight, and I don't know if what they think of it. I think it's really nice. It's a really nice T-shirt.
If people could see it.
Yeah, that is the problem. I sit so low that she's never going to see the T-shirt. So if I stand up, I got this pretty cool Ahsoka T-shirt,
nice.
which is really cool. I'll flash up a picture of the rest of them because obviously I haven't got time to quickly run out and get changed 6 times. But so that's really cool. I really chuffed Steph got me those. That's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything
else?
And
then I did get another thing. I can't remember who got me this one either. It's George Lucas Stormtrooper in very good condition. Yeah, I must say.
Mint condition.
Yeah, that was another fine gift from my cousin over there.
Hey,
he's a good man. He's a good man. Yeah.
Well, I've got.
I really appreciate that.
No, cool. I got a really good cousin as well because he sent me this Boba Fett that I couldn't get my hands on, which is. I mean, I have to say, you said it wasn't in perfect.
I couldn't remember what condition. I may have sent you the better one without realising.
I was going to say because I cannot see any issues on this at all.
Sold myself short, haven't I? I think there was a slight bit of veining on the hang tag. I think.
Oh yeah, it's very very
noticeable
to see there, just there. But I mean, it's not much. I mean, it's near mint, so I'd take that. Of course, I've run out of blimmin' collector the cases now that I keep them all in, so I need to do another order. Yeah.
So, I still haven't bought any yet. I need to. Must do it. Must do that.
Yeah, there was Infinity Collectibles was a place I spotted. They sell, so you can get them delivered to you. Maybe we should go in on a bunch together because I think the more you buy, the cheaper they go. Have you got anything else?
I haven't got anything else, but actually that sort of led me to a question. I don't know if anyone knows where to get a good case for these, a good star case for these guys, or some sort of protective case.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm currently looking down because I'm checking a company that I can't remember the name of. Where is it? It's not GW Acrylic. They do good cases, but I don't think they would do. No, I can't find it. Yeah, I do know a place that sells the sort of the plastic cases that fold flat and you build. You make. I just can't remember the name of the company.
Yeah. Well, if anyone knows, be sure to leave it in the comments for me. Always looking for advice. Yeah. So that's it. It was a nice little haul for Christmas.
Yeah, I did get one other thing. It was you've probably seen the adverts for them. It was Stormtrooper beers.
Oh yes.
I got my wife got me a 12-pack of IPA Stormtrooper beers.
Okay. How do they taste?
They're very nice. In fact, this is the last of the 12. There's not much of that one left. So they went down very well over Christmas. I've got to say, really chuffed with my Christmas presents and stuff.
Happy days.
So not as many toys as I normally get, but I think because everything came prior to Christmas, all of those pre-orders, there really wasn't that much left to get me. I don't think so. It was a good Christmas though.
All in all, great Christmas. Hope everyone else had a good Christmas too out there and a great New Year. This is the year 2024. Obviously, I mean we're recording it in 2023 to be fair, but
now in 2024,
they don't need to know that. But we're going to have a lot going on. Hopefully in 2024, hopefully get a good amount of videos out.
Try and do some more.
Keep this thing rolling. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Well, thanks for all your support in 2023. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, hopefully you'll do that now. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one. We'll see you later.
Bye.